Cool. Okay, so this is to go with the King Arthur's a little bit. I just filmed it separately because it has a lot more instructions and it's a little bit more difficult. So there's just a couple more stretches. One is a Frogger stretch, and that's feet together here, hips apart. It can be, this flooring is really soft, but it can be really difficult on your knees. So again, having like a sideways yoga mat or something underneath the legs are great. I'll give you a side angle in a second. There's two parts to this stretch. One, you push the hips back. For me, this isn't much of a stretch. For some people, that's the really deep part of it. And then you take the hips forward, and my hips are so tight. I cannot demonstrate this very well, and I'm sorry about that. And what I am gonna, I'll show you a side angle, but after you've done a few of these back and forth, I would like you to try to twist, and that's stretching the hip I'm twisting away from. So this looks a little bit like this. So just travel your bum back, you're kind of pushing on the wall or the floor. You know I'm stupid, right? And then the hips come forward and you're pressing it towards the ground. And I swear I just can't get any closer, but if you can go all the way to the ground flat, go for it. All right. And then again, what I want you to do is start to like kind of twist a little bit and really overemphasize the one. Obviously, you're going to have to do the other side as well. Cool. Splits. So you can do this with holding something. Let me just use this because for some reason this frame seems so short. But so you can just do standard splits, right? That's one option. Another is to do a half. So if you have a chair or that ball I was using or anything, you can also just work a half at one time. And often we have a discrepancy between one side and the other. My left side's much tighter, so you may want to do this. Either way, I'd like you to also turn into it. So if I'm here, again, I've got crappy splits. But if I'm here, flat back, you can't see my back's flat, I'm pressing my hips backwards. So my hips are traveling forward and back. And then I'd like you to, without twisting the foot, kind of like go towards one leg and go towards another. And then variations of side splits. So here, it's the back leg people forget about. If you have to get into this with a bent front leg, that's fine. There's all sorts of modifications you can do for this, but you do want to try to get this back leg straight. I care less about this straightening hamstring here. We have lots of stretches for that, but I am trying to get this back hip to be flexible. If you really want to go for it, you can go on the top of the toes. That gives a huge tibialis stretch, which is often needed, like that. And then obviously the other side as well. Okay, cool. I haven't stretched in forever, so I'm not practicing what I preach. Single leg hamstring stretch, blah, 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 and some kicks. Okay, let's move this camera. Maybe I'm just gonna walk a little bit. I don't know if that works. Just like this. Just standing one leg on an object. I want you to just stretch down towards it. You can point the toe, flex or extend the toe, I don't care. That. And then a dynamic version of that. I'll set this up. Maybe a little bit vertically or something. Okay. It's a lot of floor. So I just want you to, with your shoulder blades back and your head not jutting forward, you're just going to stretch the foot. Like that. Okay? I'm trying not to round the back. Okay? So I'm just kind of lifting versus like trying to really swing your foot up or something. Just want it to be a strong bottom leg and a good lift. And you just walk that out a little bit before the training. It's kind of your warm-up. Okay.